What's going on, world? I'm Wesley from A Connection TV, the network, the one channel on YouTube, where we actually adopt similar connections and spot our differences. And the similar connection that I want to adopt with y'all right now is with Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Excuse me one second. You know, I kind of like have to get it on screen. So, we start this episode. Wait, before we do that, like this video and subscribe because it's free to do. So, we start this particular episode off with Teairra Marie going to see Sincere and Miss Diddy. Sincere seems like he really goes in and doesn't hold any punches back. He goes in for the jugular. He's thinking and he's saying out loud, okay, yeah, you'll be cool. But then in the post-confessional, he's like, this bitch sucks. And only thing I was looking at was titties. And then I was like, okay, well, let me give her a shot. And then it's like, okay, are you going to keep it 100 with her or not keep it 100 with her? But on the same side, because Teairra Marie is trying to get herself back out there. She hasn't performed in 6 years. He's like, nobody will be checking for Teairra Marie to be in this big ass club. So I don't think this big club is going to do you any favors. I mean, Jennifer Lopez came here last week. So Jennifer Lopez, Teairra Marie, like underneath the ground. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sincere was really reading in on and going in on Teairra Marie, and Teairra Marie is sitting here wanting to say something, but she can't really because she's going to them for help. But Sincere was, I guess, being upfront and 100 with her. He was like, we can do a small venue, and we can start off with that. Shit, I'm tired. Oh my God. Morgan and Yessie meets. Morgan asks Yessie asks Morgan about the whole Ray J situation. She's like, oh, you know, Ray J didn't really want to listen to me, you know, it's whatever. And then Yessie's like, well, why don't you, you know, co-host with me or for me at Powerhouse, and yeah, that'll be your chance to do your thing. Morgan's like, well, you know, I do have to assist Ray J that day. Yeah, it's like, no, forget assisting Ray J. Do your thing. He should understand, right? I mean, you're stepping out and you're venturing out and all that. And Morgan's like, I don't know. Maybe he will. I don't know. But yeah, he should be happy. No, he really should be happy. I'm like, all right, whatever, Morgan. Omarion meets Lil Fizz. Lil Fizz talks about Amanda and Moniece. He mentions Amanda moving in. He tells Omarion about Amanda cheating and the fact that she had a dude in Miami and the fact that she got an apartment in her own name so that they can have their little sexual rendezvous and all this stuff like that and going on. I'm like, all right, sounds interesting. You know, sounds very interesting. I have a great blog to do, y'all. Ooh. It deals with the whole cheating aspect and stuff that I had to. I can understand both sides. There's a reason. There's always a reason why a person cheats. There's always a reason. Always a reason. I don't for 1 second believe that the relationship is completely perfect and then someone goes out and cheats because they just, no. There's a reason why someone wants to go out. There's a reason. So with that said, Amanda had her reasons to cheat. Lil Fizz has his reasons to be untrustworthy. To think that Amanda is untrustworthy. So, he's going off and telling Omarion, look, I don't know about all that. I mean, if Apryl cheated on me, it'll be a wrap. I would not go back. I would not have her come back She would not be living with me. It would be done. I'm like, okay, Omarion, you offering advice, but your baby don't look like you though. Am I the only one that don't think that child looks like Omarion? I'm not the only one. I mean, you can tell Blue Ivy look like somebody's Jay-Z. Blue Ivy looks all the way like Jay-Z. Blue Ivy looks nothing like Beyonce. Got the skin tones working out. But other than that, Blue Ivy looks exactly like Jay-Z, so we know Jay-Z done got somebody knocked up. I'm just saying, at least the baby looks like somebody, one of the parents, you know. Excuse me, my phone's going off. But anyway, it's like, it's not funny, but it's just weird how Omarion's offering advice to someone when shit is about to go crazy. And apparently they recorded that whole session with the baby and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't take a paternity test, then we're going to get a divorce, or we're not going to be together. I'm going to dump you, or some shit Omarion's going through now. Oh, yeah. Woo. Masika gets offered to be the face of a new billboard, of a few billboards that's going to be posted in LA and in Vegas for a new club, a new strip club, elite, classy strip club that's going to be housed in Vegas. Come to find out that the people that are on the property for the club are Nikki's parents, because Nikki's parents just own all of these properties of strip clubs. Masika's like, I don't really care because I'm going to get my business, I'm going to get my money, so we're going to do what it do. Lil Fizz gets messages from Moniece, and Amanda says, I need y'all to do y'all thing, fix that. Lil Fizz, and... Okay. Here's my thing. If Amanda cheated, and you decided to take her back, stop bringing that shit up. Stop. It makes no sense, Lil Fizz. It makes no sense, Lil Fizz. If you don't want to be caught out looking stupid because you decided to forgive someone, then move on. Forgive them and move on. But if you tell someone, I love you and I want to trust you and this is what we're going to do and this is what we're going to build and take care of my child and take my child to school and feed my child some Chef Boyardee or ravioli. If you want to go through all that, then stop mentioning the past. Because if you continue to do that, that's going to give her more of a reason to reiterate. Okay? Reiterate. So stop. If you decide to trust the broad, trust her and move on. They sitting here having this conversation about her, and she's like, oh, I don't want to be a mom right now. I don't know. This is a bit complicated, all of this. Okay, if you don't want to do that, then don't do that. I don't understand why. Like, my thing is, I just don't understand why people get together and then they have all of these issues and then they don't understand why they have all of these issues. I just don't get it. Like, if you don't mesh and you don't connect, there isn't going to be a positive relationship coming out of that. Oh my God, I gotta do this blog. I'm gonna do this blog after this video if I don't fall asleep. But I was pretty annoyed with Amanda accepting Lil Fizz's his vocabulary, and then Lil Fizz accepting Amanda's. At the end of the day, both of y'all aren't willing to change. So why the hell are you still trying to make this situation work? The definition of insanity is to continue doing the same shit and expecting a different result. It's not going to happen. It just isn't. That whole storyline pissed me off. Ray D's pissed about Morgan not working for him and being a celebrity correspondent. He is right. Morgan didn't even give him a warning. Now, here's the thing. When you do a job, you have to do a job. If your job is to assist Ray J's ass, then assist his ass. If your job is to wipe his ass, then wipe his ass. If you get paid to perform a function, do the function. People used to always ask me, Why don't you smile? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why are you so stern, so strict? Because I'm paid to do all of those things. I am paid to do all of those things. If you pay me to do all of those things, I am going to do all of those motherfucking things. Okay? Now, if you pay me to be an assistant, I am going to assist. Okay? I'm not going to say, oh, I'm not going to assist you. You don't have to pay me today because we cousins. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to be a celebrity correspondent. Who does that? Someone that's unprofessional. Who does that? Someone that bathes in emotion. You cannot do that. And I, for one, don't blame Ray J for being upset at Morgan. And Morgan should have known better, well, she would have known better if she was professional. Family and personal has nothing to do with business. Absolutely nothing. You can't cross the lines. You just can't. So, you know, he's like, oh, well, then if you don't know that you're my assistant, then you don't have to be my assistant, so we're done. She's like, I'm fired, and she starts crying and shit. I'm like, whatever. Masika's at her photo shoot, and Nikki calls her to talk to her. I was pleasantly surprised that the beautiful Nikki, yes, I think Nikki is beautiful, called Masika because she realized that a girl is not going to lie on her vagina. It just is, well, some do, but it's just uncommon. It's a rarity. It's like finding a legendary piece of armor or an exotic armor in Destiny. It's a rarity. It's not going to work. So, or it usually doesn't happen. So, you know, Masika's looking beautiful in her bathing in the diamonds. We've seen this picture a million times. Was it Nene bathing in diamonds? Like, the concept is just, it's old. Okay, but whatever. She's getting her life. She's getting paid. Nikki walks in looking beautiful with the white and the denim. Nikki is bomb. Like, Nikki is bomb. So she gives Masika the benefit of the doubt, and Masika starts telling all the dirty laundry about her hair being pulled, shows Nikki text messages about how many times she's been flown in, that Molly Ma drove up to see her, all this shit going on. And even with all of the evidence, Nikki still says, well, there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. I don't know if there's enough plausible evidence. Nikki, cut it out, boo-boo. Masika was right. You didn't think that she was right. You wanted to put all your faith in a man. And that's what happens when you put all of your faith in a man. That's what happens. Okay? But she didn't want to look like she was sweating or whatever because, you know, she got to uphold some kind of woman code. So she wanted to act like she was all right. But she wasn't. But she left or whatever. Masika's like, anyways, I'm about to go continue my photo shoot. We move past that, and then we get to Teairra Mari. Teairra Mari hasn't performed in 6 years, like I said, and she was a hot ass mess. O-M to the G. She was a hot ass mess. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? Sincere and Diddy, Miss Diddy Pop, whatever her name is, sitting there laughing and shit in the audience. The edits show the audience laughing. We don't know if they laughing at Teairra Mari or with Teairra Mari. Teairra Mari is in post-confession like, well, you know, I haven't really performed and I know I'm not hitting the notes and this is the first time I performed in a live band in a long time. I'm like, girl, you either know how to sing or you don't know how to sing. Some people are just studio vocalists. They just are. Because you can sit there and blow and re-blow and blow and re-blow and blow and re-blow and make that sound fantastic. But when it comes to live, we'd rather hear you lip sync, you know? So she performs or whatever. Sincere is outside, cussing her out to Diddy Pop. Diddy Pop like, don't do that, don't do that. She was great, she was all right. Diddy Pop. Because your face was saying something extra. Your face was saying she ain't doing anything remotely right. That's what your face was saying, Diddy Pop. So, you know, Sincere is like, oh, she needs to lose weight, blah, blah, blah. She didn't understand the Eartha Kitt thing, but you praised her for the cat ears. But she didn't, all of this. And then Teairra comes out, she's like, hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Yeah, no, that was just a warm-up, though. That was just a warm-up. We're going to do the bigger club. So I'm like, girl, after what you just did, who you think is trying to go to a Teairra Marie show? No one. Sincere keeps it a buck with her, and she gets mad. Then Sincere mentions something about a rat. Yeah, you a rat or whatever. And then Teairra Marie goes to hit him. But I think it was kind of like the situation when Teairra Marie was with Hazel and she goes to act like she's about to get out the car to do something. Teairra Marie wasn't going to do nothing to that man. She said like, oh, with security, I'm raising my fist. Okay, y'all got me. Let me swing one more time. Make sure y'all get it on camera. That's the kind of vibe I got from Teairra Marie, and I was not appreciating it, goddammit. We get to Amanda and Fizz in the car. She gets a reservation on her phone from Miami. And she's like, I don't know, it's the wrong number. Fuck out of here, girl. Fuck out of here. It was not the wrong number. It was not the wrong number. Fizz has every right to feel the way that he feels at this particular point, given this new evidence. But he should not have been putting you through the 3rd degree. And like I said, if you don't trust people, what's the point of being with people? I just don't understand why we continue to live these lives and then complain and want to be calling a Beyonce Van Zant because our relationships suck. Assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, she had dinner reservations in Miami. It wasn't no wrong number. Lil Fizz trying to check her. At the end of the day, like, oh, we're done. Fuck it. We're not going to make this work. I mean, it's like, if you can't trust me, you can't trust me. You're not looking through my phone. Take me home. Lil Fizz is like, all right. If I can't look through your phone, I got you. No problem. But you looked through my phone when I was going through what I was going through. But all right, I can't look through your phone. I was just laughing at the whole situation. Lil Fizz, give it a rest. Nikki and her mom invite Molly Mall over for dinner, and the mom reads Molly Mall down. Molly Mall ends up being caught in a lie, hesitating because he like, did I fuck the girl? Did I not fuck? Did she stay over the night? Did she not stay over the night? She was only there for 5 minutes, couple hours. Molly Mall is caught in his lie. Nikki kicks him out, or no, Molly Mall walks out, gets into his driver's car, and Nikki's like, oh, okay, you're not gonna say anything? Oh, okay. All right. The mom throws out the fly. She's like, get rid of all this shit. Get rid of all this shit. Fuck him. I don't know about y'all, but Love and Hip Hop Hollywood was interesting. There was a lot going on. Next particular episode, Hazel is writing music on Berg's beat about Berg. That is, she's stupid. She's stupid. She's stupid. She's stupid. I really can't wait to see who the father is. I hope Ray J get the paternity. Ray J. Ooh. I hope Omarion gets the paternity test done on the show because I really would like to know who the baby daddy is. I'm Wesley from Main Connection TV. Let me know what y'all thought about this little quick ass review. Leave comments below the video and share and like this video on Facebook and Twitter. Deuces.